So technology has a sector on its own, and it also plays along in other sectors. So to me, IT is number one.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the van. Legacies.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's still your boy Piaaaah, back again with another video. Guys, this is a very powerful video that I'm bringing out for you guys today. So today we are looking at who are the biggest tier 2 sponsors right here in the UK. A lot of people have been asking, oh Piaaaah, can I come and do agri engineering? Piaaaah, can I come for oil and gas? Piaaaah, can I come for aeronautical engineering? Piaaaah, can I come for po? Today, if you watch the video to the end, you will know the answers to all these questions. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing that matters is after your universities and all that, you need a place, you need a company, you need a job that will be able to sponsor you. So that is why this video is really important, and I would like you to share this video. So share it across, because this is a very powerful video and you do someone a big favor by sharing this video. Yeah. So applying for a tier 2 job right here in the UK, you need to have the best information for you to make the best decision. Has anyone ever told you who is the biggest tier 2 sponsors in the UK? We are talking about companies who on average give out work permits to international students. And you know by now that even the EU nationals are still classified as international students. This information will help you to pick the right course. Sequel to my last video, it can help you to pick the right university, and most importantly, it will help you to apply for the right job, because you cannot just be submitting application any way you like, you know what I mean. So this is a powerful research from Job Ready English, and we are going to break it down one by one. So it says number one, you need to understand the UK graduate market for international students. Number two, you need to identify the industries that employ the most graduates. Number three, we are going to pull out the industries that won't employ international students, because there are a lot of industries that they don't care as long as you're an international student. Bullshit, they don't care about you. And number four, we are going to find the biggest employers from the biggest industries that will employ international students. And lastly, from the fourth point, we are going to check if they actively sponsor international students. So number one is to understand the UK graduate market for international students. How does this work? So there's a body that is called High Flyers Research. What they do is that every year they interview over 19 to 20,000 international students. So they have been doing this since 1995. They interview over 20,000 international students, and they interview major employers as well. And at the end of the day, they produce an annual report of their finding. So the biggest employers in the UK answer their surveys, and this is I got this when I was in the uni, 2019-2020. I think it comes up every year. These are part of the guys that this body interview every year to understand the number of students that they are taking every year. They just get a lot of information from these guys. So your university should be able to provide you this, so that you'll be able to know the biggest companies right here in the UK. So after all this interview, they understand a whole lot of things, like they understand the most targeted universities by the biggest companies. That is the video that I made last. They can understand the annual salary for international students. They can understand the sectors that is employing a lot of international students. They can understand the percentage of graduates that they've employed in, say, 2018, 2019, 2020, etc. So the second point is to identify the industries who employ the most graduates. So as you can see, this is an analysis of graduate vacancies in 2021 by industry or business sector. So just from this list, you can grab a whole lot of information. You can see the industry or business sector. You have accounting and professional services, armed forces, banking and finance, consumer goods, engineering, and industrial, investment banking, and a whole lot of them. So from this list, you can see that the public sector tops the chart. You are looking at the healthcare, you are looking at education, you are looking at emergency services, and all that. You can see charity and voluntary sector. Charity and voluntary, they don't sponsor visa. We're gonna pull this out. So the third point is to pull out the industries that won't employ international students. Like I said, the armed forces is number one. So you don't expect the UK to employ you into the armed forces just 1 year after completing your studies. National security for that matter. Nah, no way, it's not gonna work. Charity is another one, probably lack of funds. That one is understandable. Charity, voluntary organization, you don't expect them to employ you and give you a sponsorship. And we are also going to take out the industries that provide less than 1% of the available jobs. Piaaaah, I want to come and do chemical engineering. Piaaaah, I want to come and do oil and gas. This is it for you. So we have chemical and pharmaceutical industry, we have oil and energy, we have consumer goods, and we have consulting. These are the four industries that give out less than 1% of sponsored job that is available for that year. And this leaves us with the big 8. This is what I call the big 8. We have professional services, we have engineering, we have finance, we have investment banking, we have technology, we have law, we have retail, and public sector. This can tell you where you should be looking for job. This can tell you where you should be looking for admission in the UK. And the fourth point is to find the biggest employers from the biggest industries that will employ a lot of international students. I would say at this time, let's leave out the public sector because we all understand the NHS Trust, the social care, the care homes are the major players there that can give out work permit for international students. Let's focus on the second on the list, which is accounting and professional services, because I just want to point out something to you. And you might want to ask, who are the biggest employers in accounting and professional services? We have PwC, we have KPMG, we have Deloitte, and we have EY. This guy employs more international students than anyone. They are also into corporate finance, business, and actuarial. 60 to 70% of graduates start in audit, 10 to 20% in tax, 10% in consulting, and less than 1% in deals. Anyone can apply for these graduate roles. The most important thing is that you don't need an accounting or a finance degree. And another thing is that these companies have lowered the academic requirement, and this took effect since 2015. And going back to our fifth point, do they actively sponsor international students? Yes, they do. And let me shock you with the truth before I end the video. Of all these sectors, without IT, information technology, they cannot do their work. So technology has a sector on its own, and it also plays along in other sectors. So to me, IT is number one. You can get a sponsored job in professional services, you can get it in engineering, you can get it in law, you can get it in finance, you can get it in investment banking, you can get it in technology, you can even get it in media. If I were you, I will use my brain. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.